Unit 1. Gulliver reaches the land of Lilliput. Let us study about the hardships that Lumele Gulliver had to face during his lifetime as a sailor and as a doctor. This is not a story. This is the life of a person called Lumele Gulliver. Gulliver was born into a big family of a small estate owner in the town of Nottinghamshire. Gulliver had 2 younger and 2 elder brothers. Gulliver was a brilliant boy. At the age of 14, he started his education at Cambridge. He continued studying till the age of 17. But due to financial difficulties, he had to discontinue his studies. Subsequently, Gulliver moved to London, where he joined a surgeon, James Bates. Oddly, during his training with the surgeon, he learned mathematics and navigation, and this created an earning for traveling in the heart of this boy. After completing his training, Gulliver studied physics at Leiden. Gulliver was a doctor, yet he studied physics because he knew that one day he would travel the whole world and the knowledge of physics would be indispensable to him. The yearning for travel made Gulliver take the job of a surgeon on a ship. He spent more than 3 years on the ship. Upon returning, he went and met his teacher, James, who helped him settle in London. They started a business together. With the passage of time, Gulliver was married to Mary Burton, the second daughter of Edmund Burton. One day, James Bates passed away. With his passing, the practice also started passing away. Gulliver was never meant for the land, as his heart was in travelling. He talked to his wife and closed the practice. He took to the sea once more. He worked as a surgeon on 2 ships for half a dozen years. He made many trips to the East and West Indies. The time at sea proved to be quite boring. This was especially true for a doctor such as Gulliver. There was nothing new to do or see. Gulliver was feeling bored. So he started reading. He read the works of the best modern and ancient authors. This still left a lot of free time. So, Gulliver started learning about the behavior and languages of the different people that he met. His yearning for travel was not satisfied by staying on the ship. Gulliver wanted to see the world, but all he was seeing was a vast expanse of water. The brief stoppages at the ports did not satisfy his wanderlust. Rather, it filled him with more disquiet. He soon became tired of the sea and decided to stay back home. Once again, he started his practice, but this time outside London. Alas, it was not meant to be, and this practice also failed. Gulliver waited for 3 whole years trying to make his practice work. Tired and fed up, he accepted an offer from Captain William Richard, master of the ship named Antelope, who was making a voyage to the South Seas. On the fateful day of 4th May 1699, Gulliver returned to the sea. During the passage towards East Indies, a strong and violent storm struck the ship. The food on the ship was spoiled. Half the crew of the ship died owing to the storm and the shortage of food. The other half were left in a pathetic situation. After days of drifting, they saw a rock. Rock signified land. They tried to approach the rock, but the violent waves caused the ship to hit the rock. The ship was destroyed. Few of the survivors were able to get onto a lifeboat. They rowed and rowed towards the direction of the assumed land. They did it for 3 days without food and water. In the end, the boat was overturned by strong winds and currents, and all of Gulliver's companions died. Gulliver was the only one left alive. He was not willing to give up. With luck and his unwillingness to give up, he found himself drifting towards an island. Exhausted, he lay on the shore, but soon roused himself to look for other people on the island. Gulliver soon realized that the island was totally uninhabited. He did not see any sign of people or houses. He had no clue where he was stranded. He was so tired of the exertions that he instantly fell asleep right on the beach. When he woke up, he was startled to find himself tied with the weakest of threads and surrounded by thousands of men and women of the tiniest size, tinier than his index finger. They were the Lilliputs.